So whatever information you want to disclose, feel free, but names is a good place to start, right? Hi all. Welcome to Twist. My name is Eric. I'm going to be one of the moderators for this evening. You can call me Mattingly. The lovely gentleman you met before helping you get in here is also named Eric, so I'll be Mattingly, he'll be Mayor. Easy enough that way. Many of you already went around and introduced yourself and said where you're from and what pronouns you like to go by, but for those that just joined us lately, let's go ahead and do that around the room before we dive knee deep into all this stuff. So Eric Mattingly, hi, he, him, currently located in Kentucky, had been in New York prior to that, in Kentucky now. Ben, you want to start us off?
I am Ben. I am in Rhode Island, the southern part of Rhode Island, even though it's not that big of a state. Go by he, him, please. And I'm very excited to get going. Twist.
Perfect. Sarah?
Which one?
Hey, everybody. Oh.
Sarah A.
Sorry, Sarah Hall. I live in DC and I go by she, hers.
Perfect. Ruth?
Hi, I'm Ruth, and I'm in New York City. And we had our 5th day of 70-degree weather here today.
Crazy. Thank you. Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian Wells. He, him, his. I am about an hour north of the Twin Cities in Minnesota, and it is currently snowing.
Quite the contrast.
3 to 5 inches tonight. Yeah.
Gosh. Wilhelm?
Hi everyone, Wilhelm, he, him, his, calling in from Cambridge, Massachusetts. And yeah, we have got the same weather going as Ruth does.
Sophia?
Hi, I'm Sophia, she, her, hers. I'm currently in North Carolina, Chapel Hill, but I'm originally from Brazil. So.
Perfect. Kevin Patrick Martin.
Hi, I'm Kevin. My pronouns are he, him, and I am also in Rhode Island, but just outside of Providence, so in the northern part of the state, about probably 30 minutes north of Ben.
Perfect. Dwyer?
Hello, Kevin Dwyer, he, him. For the purposes of this evening's game, Dwyer is fine, so we don't get confused. I'm calling from Chicago, where today we enjoyed our last day of unseasonably warm autumnal weather.
Perfect. Elena?
Hi, my name is, my name is Elena. My pronouns she, her, and I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and it's also pretty warm today.
Fair enough. Sarah Hall?
I'm Sarah Hall. She, her pronouns, and I am also in Chicago.
Dun, dun, dun. We've got 2 Rhode Island. We've got 2 Chicago. There we go. Adriana?
Make that 3 from Chicago.
3 in Chicago.
I'm Adriana, pronouns she, her, based out of Chicago, and there's a storm raging currently.
Oh, okay. Welcome, friends. Some return players have already said that they're return players. Some new players have already said they're new players. Everyone is welcome. You met Mayor. Eric, if you want to say hi real fast, feel free. Josh and Max are the other mods who are around. Josh, if you want to say hi, Max, if you want to say hi, feel free. If you have anything else you'd like to share.
In Columbus, Ohio.
New York.
Okay. There we go. You'll see us around, bopping around, not around. You won't see Max really much at all, but you'll be mainly texting with Mayor throughout this evening. So, as you also are aware, we are live streaming this evening's game on Twitch. Twist Virtual has shared all of that stuff on our various socials. If you want anyone to come watch how you play the game, feel free to send them that link, twitch.tv/twistvirtual. Feel no need to act any differently tonight. It's totally fine. Most of the people that are going to be watching are former players, and they enjoy to talk about and dissect how everyone plays the game differently. let's go ahead and watch the orientation video. So, Josh, when you are ready, if you can go ahead and share that video about just some twist basics.
One moment, Mattingly. Do a little tap dance
Totally.
for us.
I can do that. So prior to me talking, somebody said, should I go get writing utensil and such? Yes, encouraged, advised. If you don't have that, feel free to go grab that now. As well as if you need anything to drink, feel free to do that. This evening, I am drinking a watermelon dragon fruit burst seasonal sour of some sort. I don't know. It came from my sister's wedding. So I was like, might as well. It was in the fridge.
Boy, that did not end how I thought it was going to end.
Plot twist. Oh, okay, look at that. So
how appropriate.
Greetings and welcome to Twist. You've been selected to participate in an exclusive experience designed to challenge your initiative, intuition, and ingenuity. The rules to Twist are intentionally vague and often simply suggest a framework for the player to navigate and explore of their own volition. In general, all you have to do is ask, and fortune favors the bold. Twist seems simple. Each player begins with twist tokens and plays through a series of games that offer opportunities to gain additional tokens. The player who most adeptly balances their strategic thinking, social maneuvering, and creative problem solving to collect the most tokens by the end of the game wins. In Twist, however, tokens also double as a form of currency and can be exchanged for power in the form of advantages and challenges or influence over others. The winner of Twist will be the player that balances the necessity of amassing tokens with the courage of risking one for the potential of gaining many. When exchanging Twist tokens or other items throughout the game, players must send a message to their private moderator chat. If we do not receive a message from the player giving the item, the transaction will not be processed. Your private moderator chat is for your eyes only. You are not allowed to physically show your phone or other devices to fellow players. You are allowed to orally share this information, but it's up to you to determine whose word you can trust. The public Twist chat includes everyone playing the game and will be used by the moderators to disseminate all public information, such as timings, rounds, and token totals. Twist relies on face-to-face communication. You are not allowed to communicate with other players via any texting platform once the game begins. Should you want to have a private one-on-one conversation, you might find a rendezvous in the cellar a good substitution. In general, unless otherwise noted, you have the agency to move about the manor as you wish. You must simply open the Breakout Rooms feature and click Join on the room you wish to enter. The parenthetical number indicates how many players are allowed in any given room. However, should you want to sabotage any potential strategies unfolding, you are allowed to enter the room and declare that you are breaking the room. This means that all conversation must stop until a player leaves the room. We will be taking breaks between each game, but should you need to use the water closet at any point, you need not ask. Simply move yourself into the bathroom breakout room and we'll know you've stepped away from the game in real life. Finally, you'll be recording your journey through Twist. Please hit the record button now. There is no need to pause or stop the recording until the game has terminated. Your hide non-video participants option should be on. We also ask that you remain in gallery mode for the duration of your journey, which you can toggle to at the top right of your screen. Shortly, you will move to a private diary room, where you will log your first confessional and prepare for the game. You will periodically go to this room in isolation to debrief your experience. You're welcome to talk openly about strategy, tactics, and alliances, as nobody can hear you except the moderators in the walls. Beware of twists and turns. The game is officially afoot.
Okay, so that's Twist in a short little video. Yes, you're going to be a little overwhelmed and a little confused about what's happening. That's totally natural. The anxiety is welcomed and part of the experience. Embrace it. We're all in this together. We're going to have fun. We're going to go our own journeys throughout the evening. We're going to just jump straight to the first game video. The game we're going to be playing is called Lift. It is explained here, and then I'll answer some questions after that.
In this game, called Lift, all players will attend a masquerade at Twist Manor. However, one player is not what they seem. This rogue role will be randomly assigned to one player before the game begins, and will actively be trying to sabotage the others. All other players will begin with 10 twist tokens and are trying to identify and avoid the rogue to preserve as many of these tokens as possible. The rogue starts with 0 twist tokens, but 5 lift actions. When a lift action is used, the rogue steals 2 twist tokens from every player in their current room. A public announcement will indicate how many tokens were successfully lifted by the rogue, who must wait at least 3 minutes between each lift action. The game will end once all 5 lift actions have been used, or if a lift action ever yields 0 tokens. To avoid the rogue, players may spend 1 token to privately purchase a disguise. Disguises last for the duration of the game, or until a new disguise has been purchased. When purchasing a disguise, you must indicate which player you wish to disguise yourself as. If you disguise yourself as the rogue, you cannot be stolen from. However, if you disguise yourself as another guest, the token you spend will be given to the player you impersonate. There are only 3 rooms available for players to negotiate and navigate throughout the game. The twist to this game is that movement between these rooms costs 1 lift ticket. To move from one room to another, players must first enter the lift room and spend 1 ticket to be granted access to their desired destination. All players begin with 10 lift tickets. Additional tickets can be purchased at a rate of 1 twist token per 1 lift ticket. At the end of the game, the rogue's twist tokens will be divided by 4, and all players will move forward with however many tokens they accrued throughout the game. Can you manipulate the lift to avoid being lifted?
Okay, so that's Lift. Real fast run through of that. Everyone will start with 10 lift tickets. The rogue, who will be randomly assigned from our database, will have 10 lift actions. They will also have 10 tickets as well. Tickets are going to be your mobility. In order to move from room to room, you must come through the lift room. In a moment, we'll open the breakout rooms and look at that so that everyone knows how that goes. Make sure to go from the billiard room into the lift and then tell me, you'll see me, I'll be there, and then be like, I'm going to go into the study, and then you'll move into the study. Just make sure to come through the lift every time you do that move, so that we can track all of that stuff. The rogue will start with 0 tokens at the beginning of this game, but they do have the 5 lifts, so they're working their way up to gain tokens. Everyone else is trying to stay up as much as you can, but we'll gradually start losing them throughout the game as the rogue does their lift actions. You can also purchase disguises. So if I'm going to disguise as Max, I will text the mods I'm disguising as Max. I'll then spend a token to get that disguise. If Max is the rogue, if he tries to lift and I'm in the room where he is, I won't lose any tokens. If Max is not the rogue, he gets the 1 token that I spent to get his disguise, as well as I'm still vulnerable to being stolen from. That is your way of defending yourself from the rogue. That will last until the end of the game or until I purchase a new disguise. If I purchase a new one, I spend another token to get a different disguise, and I lose the max disguise prior to that. There's no time length of the game as far as rounds. When all 5 lifts have been exhausted, or if one of the lifts gets the rogue 0 tokens, that will be the end of the game. And we will publicly announce lifts have happened, and then how many were stolen. We won't say who they were stolen from or where they were stolen or any of that information. Sophia, you had a question?
Yeah, when the rogue is using one of the lift actions, do they have to announce it to the room or do they text the moderators?
Text the mods and we will publicly announce that. When a lift happens, everyone needs to stay where they're at. The room's kind of locked down for a moment. We will then reopen them. But for that moment, while we're tabulating that of where everyone is, stay where you're at. Dwyer?
To confirm, the lift is not a room that you go to, it's just the pass-through, right? You can't linger in the lift, correct?
Correct. You cannot
Thank
linger
you.
in the lift, but you do have to go to the lift.
And the follow-up question is, what are the 3 rooms that are open, and are there room limits on those rooms?
So for this game, there are no room limits on these rooms. And the rooms are going to be the billiards room, the lift, the library, and the study. Correct, Josh?
That's not what's
The
on
lounge and
No,
dining room.
the
and
lounge. I am reading very wrong ones. Lounge, dining room, and billiard room.
Got it. So it's the 3 that are in this dossier.
In the dossier, yes.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Ruth?
Tell us one more time how we purchase a disguise, please.
So send a text in your private mod chat
Great.
in WhatsApp, not the public one. We will then put that disguise on you, and that will last until the end. We won't tell you any information about successful or unsuccessful disguise. We'll just document that you have that disguise and confirm that with you.
Another question. Do you tell us when, I mean, this besides like paying for a disguise or using the lift ticket to move to rooms, when, I'm sorry. When
Furry friends are welcome, it's all good.
Yeah, they can get a little too much. When, like, if I'm in the room and the rogue texted the moderator group and said I'm using my lift action, am I going to be notified that I lost
You will not.
some tokens?
You will
Okay.
see X amount were stolen, but you won't know where that was or if it was you or if it was not you. That is
So I
up for you
technically-
to decipher.
Okay. So I won't kind of know how much I have throughout the game.
Correct. Okay, I think you all have the overall understanding of this. I'm going to send everyone to a confessional room. I'm going to go through and tell you what your starting confessional room is. You'll then go in there, download your thoughts, explain to your fans how you're feeling, how you think about this game. Give us the lowdown, sit on your beach and explain to the survivor cameras what's the stitch.
Do we have to
will,
record from our end, or?
If you don't mind, go ahead and hitting the record button. If you have issues with that from your side as far as internet stability or your computer can't handle that, feel free to text us that. But yes, then we will watch back and I will enjoy seeing your journey throughout the game.
Hey, Mattingly, I'd like to ask permission to record on Zoom. Zoom setting.
Perfect. Those permissions should be granted momentarily.
Thank you. Got it.
Thank you for bringing that attention to. Okay, so I'm going to send you to these confessional rooms, and then we will announce you're free to roam about between those rooms. We will send you into a starting room. Don't move freely until we set you there, and then we'll tell you you're free. Backpedaling on what I said. We'll move you into starting rooms. Stay in that room until we officially tell you to go. Make sure to go through the lift. Perfect. Y'all are smart and we'll give you all the information you need via the WhatsApp. I trust your-ness. So once you hear your name, feel free to head into this starting confessional room. So Adriana, you're gonna start in the hall. Elena, you're gonna start in the dining room. Ben, you're gonna start in the lounge. Brian, you're gonna be in the billiard room. Dwyer, you're gonna stay here. Kevin Patrick, you're going to be in the library. Ruth, you're gonna be in the conservatory. Sarah A, you're going to be in the study. Sarah H, you're going to be in the kitchen. Sophia, you're going to be in the attic. And
Yes, I think I understand. Not entirely sure what the strategy is. Really hoping I don't have the rogue. I think that would be very stressful, but you know, we'll see. I'm game for anything. In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab my charger and probably a beer.
That I am the rogue saboteur that people will be giving me their tokens to try to disguise. But that seems kind of ballsy. I don't know. I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions. That's what I'm gonna be trying to do. Hoping people move.
My players that I know in this game are Dwyer and Elena. I've not met anybody else. I know Elena's really, really skilled at this. I know she's a bounty winner, and I think that's our next game for the evening too. So hopefully in the next game, maybe I can get myself tied to her and have her help me. We will see. I guess I'd love to figure out who the rogue is and if anybody else has any tells for honesty or for lying. I know that Dwyer will use the word friend. He will say, "Are you my friend? Are you not my friend?" But I'm going to have to learn about everybody else and figure out how to protect my tokens. I'm curious as to what the disguises look like and how we disguise ourselves as someone else. That'll be interesting as well. I'm willing to spend some tokens just to experiment with that. So that's all I got.
Whenever I hear Twitch, I'm thinking about that dog. So like, it's not serious like name, Twitch, but Twist. That's another story. So yeah, here we go. It's a small group today, so that's exciting. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. I usually very bad.
Oh, someone just joined my room. Hi. Nice having you here, I guess.
Going to be moving shortly. Who's here? Who's listening to Max is here now? Max. Oh, man. I don't know. I've never played this game before. How am I going to do this? No time limit, so I guess I should keep things moving, but I don't want to move too fast. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm definitely going to stay in the room that I stay in. And I wonder if I fake masquerade as the rogue. Regardless, if people will give it up. Or just come in charging hard, asking people still. I think that's maybe the way. Yeah. No ideas. No other ideas about strategy. We're just going to go for it. So I have 5 actions, 5 lift actions, and ideally I do not want...
Entirely sure because it all happened so fast.
Yeah, like where's he going? What is he doing?
I do not know.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi, Ruth.
Hi, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I think we've been shifted around.
I got it.
Because where are we now? What room are we in?
Lounge.
We're in the lounge. Okay.
Hi, Adriana. Hi, Brian.
Well, 3 of us here.
And there's
Sophia. Oh, I'm here too.
Hi, welcome
Hi,
to
Sophia.
the lounge.
Wow.
Hi.
This place is bumping.
Yeah, this is where the masquerade happens.
So, Adriana, do you know anybody else in this playing this game tonight?
Well, as a first timer, I was brought along this journey with Dwyer. Actually, he pitched it to me. Since we're both from Chicago, we hang out. And I was like, okay, let's see if my social anxiety gets the best of me. but I just said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sophia, do you know anybody else who's playing?
No, I do not.
I know Dwyer as well from the stage management community.
Who the rogue is, you're not gonna get any points if you figure it out. But yeah,
Right,
you want to keep all your tokens.
The goal is to keep all the tokens.
Right.
Yeah.
On it, but I don't know what tokens I have or don't have.
Correct.
Yes, you don't.
Well, you can keep track
So-
of your own tokens, right?
Yeah, how many do we start out with?
10.
10?
10 tokens.
Everyone still starts with 10 tokens.
Yeah.
So
How do you keep track of your own tokens?
You'll be
After
told.
each
Well,
game,
you
they'll
won't-
tell us.
yeah, at the end of the game, before we start the next game, we'll know.
Yeah, but like in the game, you won't know.
Okay.
Mm.
So what we really need to try and do is ask each other questions.
Well, I think we're trying to out the
Well-
rogue. So, like, does anybody want to just tell us in the room if you're the rogue?
I'm a
Is
rogue,
it you,
so
Elena? Are
kill
you
me,
the
no.
rogue?
No, so I can give you a good strategy
Oh,
for the first round.
Shit, hold on. A lift has occurred. Stay in your room.
Oh, okay, so stay in your room.
Yeah.
So the good thing is, so we can see, you can look at the breakout rooms, and there's 4 people in this room,
Here.
4 people in another room, and 3 people in the billiard.
Right.
So we will find out how many tokens were stolen.
Yeah.
So if it was 4 tokens,
It could be
stolen-
either this room or the other room.
No,
The
if it was
lounge.
4, it was billiard room.
Oh.
Because there are 3 people.
Oh, right, because the rogue gets
You
2.
steal 2.
That's right.
Yes. So if it's 4 tokens, it's one of the billiard people. If it's 6
tokens.
so it can be one of us or
it could be
person
one
in
of the
the
people in the lounge.
I get it. Okay,
So that's also another thing to like keep track where people are and like what's the movement.
So, but how do we know how many tokens the rogue gets?
I
the mods
believe
will let
they'll
us
tell
know.
us. So like now, okay, here we go.
6
Yeah,
tokens.
so 6 tokens are lifted.
So it can be one of us.
It was one of you idiots. It was one of you
Not
jerks.
me.
Or
Not
it was
me.
somebody in the
I
lounge.
was too busy explaining the
Elena,
rules.
I don't know, Elena. you
Yeah,
have played yourself. You have played before, so like you are a good pick for the rogue.
Or
I'm
was
just
it
saying.
Sarah? going-
It's actually they do it randomly. So
Oh.
Okay, but now I very quickly want to see who was in that room, right?
Well, you can. So you know how to open the breakout rooms function, Wilhelm?
Yeah.
So like if you're, so it's either it could have been someone in this room, or it could have been someone in the lounge, which is Adriana, Brian, Ruth, and Sophia.
Okay.
But it is not. The rogue is not Ben, Kevin, Martin, or
Kevin
Sarah.
or Sarah.
Gotcha. Oh, whew. Okay. Lots of writing happening here. All right.
We know that they weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like, so then what's this, like the strategy is be like after this, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it becomes a bit of a, what's that game where you put down 4 colors every time and they tell you how many you get right? It's just like a complicated version. of
Brian.
that.
Well, see,
Hello.
there's Brian. And
Brian, are you coming here
we
to
shouldn't
steal
trust
tokens from us now?
We
Or
shouldn't-
Ruth
no.
coming here to steal
Trust
tokens from
Ruth.
us? It's one of you. We're definitely convinced that no one in this room is the rogue. So someone in your room is the rogue.
We were pretty convinced that somebody in your room was the rogue because we
Okay,
had a nice
well,
rapport over there.
Here's
We-
what I'm.
We
here's
have a
what I
nice
don't
rapport here, and you've
understand.
come to destroy it.
Yeah.
Here's what I don't understand. How can someone steal 6 tokens in a room with 4 people in it?
because
You
the
take 2
rogue
from
doesn't
each person
get,
in
so
the room.
you do.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the 3
There
others.
definitely was a 3-person room.
Yeah, so those 3 people.
It was
they're
it was
safe.
someone in your room because we
Your
know
room,
it wasn't our room, and your room had had 4 people, but one of those people is the rogue, and it's probably one of the 2 of you, which is why you've come here.
Which
to
is
take
why
our
you've come
tokens.
here to dupe us.
I don't
Well,
think
that would be
Wow,
really
okay.
interesting.
Oh, Elena is gone. She is going by way of the lift.
She
I-
doesn't wanna
Listen,
be
maybe
duped.
it is Elena.
Okay.
Elena is suspicious. I'm putting a
It
question
wasn't
mark
in our
next to
room.
her name.
I
So
wouldn't put it past her, honestly.
yeah,
But
I'm gonna. I will
The
admit.
goal is not to uncover her, right? The goal is not to uncover the rogue. We just wait
No,
here.
well, it's useful to know who it is because then you can avoid them, right? If
Or you
like
can
say for
decide.
example, if Ruth were to tell us right now that she was the rogue,
Oh, got it. Yeah.
then we would be like, oh crap, we've all got to get out of this room because if Ruth decides to pull another lift action,
Okay.
Right.
Or I could say, I'm the rogue. I'm telling the 3 of you. So don't leave when I enter a room. If you're not in there, I'll go to another room and steal from other people.
steal from them.
I mean,
Mhm.
you
There's
know,
that's
Yeah.
definitely a decent strategy for
we
Requires
can
a lot
make
of
all
team
kinds
building.
of deals like that if you're around.
And then if I understand correctly, now if sorry Ruth to keep picking on you, if you were to say you are the rogue, and I would purchase a disguise that looks like you, I am safe in the room that you are in if you decide to lift.
But I don't understand the disguises. How
So
The one
do you
who
disguise
likes
yourself?
this, I think.
someone else tackle this. Because I think I understand it, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Because
Yeah,
our
so-
faces are all still here.
Right, but if the lift happens and you're in the room, if you're disguised as the rogue,
Right.
There shouldn't be any suspicious
I
activity.
guess.
Or
I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say the rogue's probably in the dining room.
Well, if they lift soon, we will know. If people move,
Yeah.
Doesn't look like no one else is moving. It looks like everyone's gonna sit.
hmm
Well, this game is fun. You just stare at the screen and wait for people to move.
Well, since we were in a small room, it's like I don't want to go anywhere. Or just wait for the rogue to come to us, and then I'll peace out of here pretty quick. Of course, I don't know if that's the rogue or not, but
If it's gonna be just 2 tokens, then we know it's Adriana or Sophia.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that would be too easy though. I think if it was one of them, they would have moved. Because that would kind of give away.
It also makes, I don't think it really makes a whole lot of sense for the rogue to keep on jumping to new rooms. It just gives everybody more information, and they're not even getting, because the game ends when they use all 5 where they get somebody down to 0 tokens, right? So
No, if lift occurs and 0 tokens
right,
were gained.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Or they use
yeah, 0 tokens total.
Yeah. So for
Oh,
example, if Adriana, maybe she disguised
Right,
herself
right.
as Sophia, and Sophia is a rogue, so Sophia is gonna leave the room and she's not gonna get anything because Adriana disguised
I
as
see.
Sophia. So, and then game is over.
Hmm.
Let's hope that happens.
Yeah, and that's right. The rogue doesn't want the game to be over. The rogue wants it to do all 5 lifts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
well,
Well, yeah, nothing's happening.
soon, and there's 6 tickets, 6 tokens lifted. A lift has occurred.
Oh God.
Okay, how many?
If it was you, Elena, that was such a weird waiting game that you were playing.
I swear to you guys. It might be me, but I don't know about that.
She didn't go for her.
They didn't tell me.
8 tokens. So it's dining room.
8 tokens.
Someone in the dining room.
Definitely the dining room.
It's
All right.
Who seemed the most suspicious out of there?
I don't know.
Well, it could've
Brian
been-
was the first one to come in.
But it could have also been someone that was originally in that room. 'cause
Yeah, maybe.
Started with 4, so we don't.
So it's not
one of those is a mod.
Wait, no,
So, yeah,
hold on. Somebody
in the
just
building
left.
had been a mod. Yeah, and
Somebody
and
just
Max,
left.
Max is hiding. I see you, Max. I don't see you, but I know you're here.
Oh, Max is here now.
Okay, so
Weird.
one of the 5 of us
Oh my god.
is.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Okay.
And some of us just got stolen from twice.
Well, yeah, but whoever was.
Can we move?
We think that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
Can we move during the cooldown
Oh.
period?
Yes,
Yes,
we
I
In the
can.
think
cooldown
you
period,
can.
yes.
Oh, you
Can we
guys
move
did,
again?
right? You
I can just move wherever I want, or I have
Yeah,
to.
you have to go through
Go
the
to the
lift,
lift first.
and you
Yeah.
spend one of your lift
Passes.
tickets. So she's moving.
Okay.
Is she going to get another
That's
room?
suspicious.
That's what I'm
to me.
wondering. Yeah.
She was
wonder if
so
she's leaving.
confused in the beginning of this, and now I'm like,
Okay, yeah, but anybody
a
can
double
put on
blind.
that kind of a face. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I can be like, I don't know how to play this game. That happened to me the very first time I ever played Twist.
Wait, what happened to you?
The very first time I ever played Twist. Now I feel like it's more.
Sophia's going to the dining room. Perfect. You're good to move yourself into the dining room. Adriana, where would you like to go?
I would also like to go to the dining room.
Adriana is also going to the dining room. Perfect. You're good to move yourself in there.
Thank you.
That is rough.
Because they were masquerading. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Very tricksy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Someone's
I'm
joining
gonna
our
go
room.
for
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
for,
hey, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
You were.
Hi
Oh no,
there.
wait. We're okay. You two were just. You two were in the lounge, right? Sophia.
Yeah.
Adrian?
Yeah. So we were laughing because we were like,
We allow you in
two
this room
coins get
because we
stolen,
think
then
you're.
we know it's one of you.
Wait. What?
So since there were only the two of you, we figured if a lift happened and only 2 coins got stolen, it had to be one of you two.
But that did
But
not
that
happen.
didn't happen. So unfortunately,
Oh, Ruth is leaving.
Sophia and I vetted
might be
ourselves.
Okay, Brian. What was the read on Ruth in your initial room?
I think she's playing more confused than she is.
Oh,
She asked a couple of
Is she
questions.
doing the same the thing
think
I literally described?
I think she could be. Yeah. Although I don't know. Who knows?
Oh crap.
So
Well,
you
now
guys have a
Wilhelm-
list of suspects.
Wilhelm
correct?
is
Oh,
leaving,
yeah,
is
no,
moving
it's-
too.
It's Sarah Abanye,
Mhm.
Ruth, Wilhelm, Dwyer here, or myself.
Right.
Just with the way that the numbers worked out.
Mhm.
Right, because so in the first time it happened, it was one of the rooms that had 4 people in it.
How did you guys move? You guys all stayed in that same room.
No, Brian and
I
Ruth
shifted
came
around,
here,
but there were still.
and now Wilhelm, who was originally in my room, and Sarah A, who was originally in my room, have now left, and they were both here during that next action.
Right. And Ruth was in my first room.
Interesting.
And here during the second one, I have, so full disclosure, I just put a disguise on as Wilhelm because he's a tricksy monster. And we're dating, I can say that. And I think he's crafty. So I think it could be
crafty
him.
individual.
Yeah.
Okay. Because he was giving off that same air, Brian, that you were describing about Ruth. That like, I've never played Twist before, and like,
This is the safe room. You're safe.
Well, Sarah, are we sure that Sarah?
Everyone keeps saying that about me.
Sarah has a golden opportunity to do a lift right now if she's
But
the rogue.
okay, strategy question. Are you trying to you're not trying to like pretend to be the rogue, right? Like that's not a good strategy, right?
I was thinking maybe it would be because you might get people try to disguise as you, and you get lift tokens. But I think that's
I mean,
it's
you're
tough
not
to do.
You're not gonna benefit from it, but I mean, if you just want to mess with people, it could be fun.
Okay.
Whoever's doing it's waiting a while. We got Brian's in the lift right now. He was the other person that moved.
Oh, he's probably
first.
Oh yes, Brian.
No, he went to the
he's
lounge.
in the
Okay.
lounge.
Brian and Ruth need to split up. I think it's one of those two.
I
They're
actually
staying
agree.
together.
Yeah.
But that's good if they stay. Oh, I get what you're saying.
But we're not gonna be able to figure out which one it is.
Yeah.
Do we have
because
to?
it can be Dwyer.
So do we go to the lift and then we private chat where we want to go, or do we private?
No,
chat?
you just say aloud.
They're in there. They'll like.
Oh, I see. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's much easier. I'll say. Whoever's waiting a long time.
I know.
Yeah. Maybe they don't want us to see them going for their phone when they send that.
Well, I have WhatsApp pulled up on my computer.
Oh.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
And if you already have your I'm gonna lift from this room just copied and pasted, ready to pop in there.
All right, lift occurred.
Okay, let's see.
We should know. Oh, it's 3 and 3 though.
Is anyone using disguise?
Well, it should be 4 tokens stolen, unless someone's used a disguise,
I'm
or
not.
it's us.
Is anyone using here, or someone
No.
doesn't want to say?
No, I'm not using.
I haven't done anything.
Not yet.
Okay.
4 tokens.
So it's not us. So thanks, Sarah.
Brian or Ruth?
Both Sarahs.
Brian or Ruth?
Yeah.
Or maybe Dwyer.
Yeah, I think it's Dwyer. I think it's Dwyer actually. Now that you say that, you're planting it. I think it's Ruth or Dwyer. I don't think it's Brian.
So whoever moves into this room first is going to
Yeah.
be really suspicious.
Yep.
Because this is the big room now.
The winner of the game is the one with the most tokens at the end.
It's
Correct.
It's
like cumulative.
The whole.
Oh yeah, the whole
game.
Okay, these are like different rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after lift is done, we'll get like a standing as much to see how many tokens everyone has, and then we'll go into the next game, with starting with those same amount of tokens, and then that game like ends the night with the most tokens is technically.
As him and then go there, right?
Wait, because what happens again? Nothing. Just nothing.
We don't. Yeah, if we disguise as somebody else, we give the token to them. So thank you both for your tokens. If we disguise as the rogue, then they don't get the token.
Yeah.
But we're protected.
And is there any other
But
way?
what if we say we want to disguise? Say you want to disguise as Ruth, and Ruth was the rogue. You're saying Ruth. You're not saying the rogue.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you're saying
right, but the mods know. Yeah.
Got it. So you can't say I want to disguise myself as the rogue. You have to use a name.
Right. Yeah.
Got it.
So I guess my last question is, what can we as regular non-rogue players do to get more coins? Is it just we're trying not to bleed coins?
We're just trying not to bleed coins, yeah.
Well, I can always say, hey, I have information for you. Brian, I'll tell you who the rogue is if you give me 2 coins. I mean, you can always do that. I'm not saying that's effective strategy right now, because it's not. But here's the other thing about coins. Someone can say they've given you coins and not done it, because only the person who gives the coins gets the notification.
That's really funny.
Not the person who gets the coins.
Right.
Jeez.
Okay. Well, why don't we all disguise ourselves as Dwyer and head to the dining room?
I like that. Okay. Let's do it.
Do we really? Yeah. All right.
What the heck, right?
What the heck? Let's see how this.
What the heck? Let's do that.
Okay. Right.
It doesn't hurt, right?
That's gonna be really funny for the mod.
I'll see you over there, right?
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, I've been confirmed. Yep.
Me too.
Dining room.
Rooms. You were the only one who had a moderator with you.
Oh, only for like the first hot second. Then
so
they left.
I was just kind of watching and being like, I was like, they would have to talk with the
I believe they said that it's the rogue gets would have gotten a message.
Yeah,
I swear, it was somebody in that. It's one of the 3 of you. It's got to be
3 of who?
4.
The people who are now in this room. Oh man.
How did that disguise go, Brian?
Yeah, how did it go? Oh, now they're all here.
Well, we don't know. We panicked and came into the dining room.
So now there's no one in the lounge.
Correct.
Which is fine, because I'd rather be where there are people rather than run and hide.
Oh, I like that.
No, I like that. Before you all came and decided to invade our room, the 3 of us were like, we're just gonna stay here.
We're just gonna stay here too and see what happens.
It was kind of we can sit here and probably get no new data, or let's go somewhere else and see what the numbers.
Here's
I don't know, the lounge set looks really appetizing right now.
The things that can happen is that Brian, Ruth, and Wilhelm, you can all give us an honesty pledge right now that you're not the rogue, which would mean it has to be Sarah, A.
Okay.
Yeah?
Because it could have been her last round if one person in her room was wearing a disguise.
Yeah.
So my question to you guys,
Ruth,
Brian, and Wilhelm, are you guys currently wearing a disguise right now?
I am.
Are we wearing a disguise?
Sure.
Yeah, are you wearing a disguise?
Right when I jumped into the room, after that first move that I did, I put on a disguise as Wilhelm.
Yeah, I have.
Brian, have you changed?
A lift has occurred? Crap.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
So right now you have a disguise of Wilhelm, Brian?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why? Because you think it's Wilhelm?
Well, I don't want to spend a coin when I don't know who the person is.
He told me
And if he's
he was
here-
disguised as me, which only served to confirm that it wasn't me. But yeah, it's like I agree. I've already bled money.
Tokens.
Four tokens have been taken.
So that doesn't
Oh
mean anything.
no.
It doesn't mean
Doesn't
anything.
help at all.
Who's where?
Yeah, who was
Doesn't
where?
help at
Shoot,
all.
I didn't.
Well, we're here and everybody else is in the billiard. So
Dwyer,
So,
what is a scenario where someone can lift and get 0 coins?
If
If
everyone is
everyone
wearing
has
their
figured it out.
disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, if everyone is wearing the correct disguise.
Or if everyone's bled dry.
Or everyone is true.
I wonder if I feel like I've been in a you don't know for sure. I've possibly been in enough rooms that I have negative tokens, I think, at this point. Oh
You
no,
might.
no,
I
you would just
don't
have 0 because even if you were in all 5
haven't
rooms,
left this room.
it's just 2 per lift, and so
No, 3 people.
4, 3.
3 people. There's 6 people in that room. Someone's coming. There's still a cooldown though, so maybe.
There's a cooldown, but they have to be coming for us.
Yeah,
Unless
but
Cooldown means they can't come in, right?
no, they can come
They
in, but
can't come in, but they
lift.
can't lift.
There's
Oh.
also only 1 lift remaining.
So can I get more wine?
Yeah, go.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a good time. You got probably a minute or so, 2
Okay.
maybe.
You also only have 1 round, 1 lift left, and then
Yeah.
after that, the game's over, and then we'll be taking a 5 or 10 minute break too.
All right. I'll wait.
Might be out and see what happens.
Oh my god.
Maybe they won't come for us though, because like they have to know that we know it's one of them.
Yeah.
Maybe, but they might just be very focused on themselves right now, or maybe going, I wonder what's going on in that other room.
Wait,
Yeah,
why,
maybe they think it's one of us. So like
why do you think it's not Wilhelm?
Oh, it could be.
he could be, but less.
It's
less
just
probably.
been Ruth and Brian have been just cruising around, and then they went both into a big room. I don't know. It seems like one of them is, and then I think whoever's the other one has disguised themselves as the other. So either Ruth disguised herself as Brian, and Brian whatever. That's
Yeah,
at least
that yeah, and they were in a lounge together, 2 of them.
So what I
they could have talked about like, I'm gonna disguise as you, so let's.
Here's what I bet is going to happen when the timer goes up. The rogue is going to quickly come in here and try to lift. That's what I think is going to happen, because they're not going to get much out of the dining room.
But then we'll be able to know who it is, right?
Well, yeah, but we want to get out of here before they can do that.
Yeah. We don't get anything special at the end for knowing who it is. So
Another thing, if you see one of them goes to the lift, you can just
don't
go to the lift. No, you can go to the lift, but yeah, they can lift the lift.
Yeah.
But they don't know. Like I told you can leave the lift, but they might not know.
And if they do it before the timer's up, the cooldown has elapsed. Someone's moving.
Oh god.
Quick button pressing. Or they're just going to stay there and just lift again. I don't know.
Oh.
Wilhelm.
Oh, Wilhelm's moving.
That's what I'm telling you.
If he's gonna go to the lounge, it's fine.
I'm getting out.
It's like a game of chicken.
careful on the lift. Might get lifted from in there. Although I think Wilhelm, this is his first time playing, so he probably doesn't know that.
Hi, Wilhelm.
Hello. Just jumping
Bye,
in.
Wilhelm.
Bye.
What just happened?
Been here. Sarah A, you told me where you were going to go, so go ahead and go into the lounge. Everyone else, remain here with me for the moment, please.
Thank you.
What?
What happened?
A lift happened when you all were sitting in here.
Oh, I think I got out just in
okay.
time. I think I said, bye, Wilhelm. I think it was
Oh no,
him.
I don't know if I left fast enough.
No, you did, because you're in. Oh, maybe
They'll
not.
let you stay here, so you should be fine.
Ooh, I don't know.
Correct.
Oh, I'm safe?
I cannot confirm that yet. hold on one moment, and I will look at times.
Oh, I should have moved
think I'm
right
safe.
away. Ah.
I think it's dining room people, so it's not Wilhelm.
Are you sure?
I know. I'm hoping.
I don't think it would be a good idea to stay in the dining room. They only got 4 tokens last time.
Because as soon as he popped in and we all tried to leave, is when it
Yeah,
happened.
that's true.
Did anybody not try to leave?
No,
No,
we
I
all
think we
tried
all
to
left.
Yeah, we all left, right? Yeah, there's only 5 of us in there.
Bounced immediately.
But I'm not sure if I got out fast enough.
I don't know if I did either.
Yeah, I wanted to give him like a second to like speak for himself, but
That's
then
what I
I'm
was
like, no,
thinking,
I'm
too.
gone.
Yeah. I saw somebody left. I'm like, I don't know what am I waiting for him to say surprise and hit me?
And lift sent.
Yeah. All right. Well, we all got 2 tokens maybe at the most. Or no, maybe Elena, you got more, but still.
I was with Wilhelm first.
Yeah.
Room.
Or
So-
maybe it was in the dining room. I don't know. Maybe they didn't play it as perfectly as they could have.
No, I think it's him.
He's the only one that moved at that point.
Well, actually, we're not gonna know how many tokens were stolen now. They're just gonna send us all to the foyer or something, and they'll tell us.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the whole.
Your sets as well until like the shutdown happens. So like we have to like shift our clientele and things like that.
6 tokens were lifted.
But
That
who
doesn't
was
mean
there?
anything. It
Please
could have happened.
report to the foyer.
Do we need to
What
go to
was
the lift?
that?
It wasn't me, Elena.
I don't know.
What just happened?
Fucking Kevin.
Okay, Ben, can I ask what happened? I popped into the room, everybody left. And we
I don't know.
Because
I think it was a Zoom glitch.
It was not a Zoom glitch. We said whoever's moving in here is not going to be our friend, and we all just vowed to go. And there goes Wilhelm.
No, it totally worked because I'm like, it's me. No one is going to steal from me. I'm safe. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, it worked for you. Good.
yeah.
So you weren't the rogue?
No, I'm very sure it was Dwyer, Kevin
Oh, well
Dwyer.
Well, where's that accusation coming
Oh,
from?
I think it's
absolutely.
Kevin Patrick Martin.
Nah, it's not.
No,
There's a
Kevin-
slight chance
Kevin,
it's rude.
What? Because you were the
I'm not throwing.
zero
I threw around a
chance.
lot of accusations early on, and I'm not in a position to make them anymore.
Yeah.
I talked with Elena, Sarah, or Kevin throughout the entire game. Like I didn't see them at all.
Okay.
They think it's me.
What?
Hello, friends.
Hello.
So
No,
we'll
I don't
collectively
think
do that.
it's you.
Do we have a general idea of who we think was the rogue?
Not anymore.
We were.
I have an idea,
Kevin
but
narrowed it
not. I
down.
don't think that name was said.
So there hasn't been a group consensus, it seems.
Not at all.
Okay.
Does
Well,
this
that's-
isn't like Bounty where we all like vote at the end or anything?
This is not.
Okay.
So, which leaves the rogue to disclose themselves or not. It is up to them. I'm not going to. out
No.
So, that was a little suspicious,
Sophia?
Sophia, just then.
I need to know where my trust stands for the next game.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm with Sophia on this one.
I leave that to you all to suss out amongst each other. I'll give a quick little recap of that game. So throughout the game, there were 9 different disguises purchased, which means that tokens exchanged 9 different times.
Yeah.
I'm not going to give any information on that, other than the fact that somebody did change from successfully disguising as the rogue to not disguised as the rogue. I'm not going to say when that happened, but it did happen.
So Ruth, who was your first disguise?
At
My
least
first
one person
disguise?
changed disguise.
My first disguise was Brian.
Yeah, you guys were jumping all over
I
the
was
place.
not reacting. So in round 1, we had 6 tokens successfully stolen. In round 2, we had 8 tokens successfully stolen. In round 3, we had 4. In round 4, we had 4. And then in round 5, we had 6. So all shuffled down. That added up to 28 total tokens stolen. And Josh, if you're back with us, I know you had just gotten kicked. There we go. If you want to go ahead and give us a ranking of where everyone is. I told them that 28 were stolen.
Fabulous. So our totals look something like this. You don't have to write them down. You'll get a picture of them shortly. But
Does
for
it
the
matter
drama,
for the next game?
this will be cumulative, so these
Yeah.
will roll over into the next game. So we've got
out the rogue anyway.
What was that, Sarah Hall?
Maybe.
This is gonna out the rogue because they're gonna have like 20 something tokens.
But their tokens get divided by 4.
Oh, okay.
The rogue will have
So
7
whoever
tokens.
has 7 tokens.
Got it.
Dun dun dun. So we've got Adriana at 3. We've got Wilhelm, Sophia, and Ruth all tied at 4. At 7, we have Dwyer. At 8, we have Sarah A, Ryan, and Elena. And tied for first place, we have Ben, Kevin Patrick, and Sarah H, each with 10. Ben, Kevin Patrick, and Sarah H are in the lead. They've got a target on their back. Back to you, Eric.
Else is new.
Perfect.
I called it from the beginning.
She did. She did.
So I will not trying to change minds or anything. However, I will say that there could be microtransactions happening amongst players. So these numbers are not necessarily concrete on
he was laughing too much.
placements.
I think he
I am a non-biased party. I'm just giving
I'm
facts.
not sure
that
that's
could
true,
happen.
Mattingly.
I'm non-biased. I have information. I'm not an uninformed party, but I'm non-biased. So that was Lift. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and take a brief little break. So currently on my clock, it is 57. Convert that to the time zone you are currently in. Let's take a 10-minute break and be back at 7 after. So we'll take a 10-minute and be back at 7 after.
So camera off for this, yeah? For this
Do
break?
what you want. If you want, breakout rooms are still open. You can go talk to people in breakout rooms. You can keep your camera on, talk to people here. You can mute yourself. I leave that to your choices.
Are we sending dossiers during this break?
Sure. I didn't say that, but we can, yes. We should. Thank you.
Hey, Dwyer.
Wait, so Ruth, when we were in the room with Dwyer after enacting our plan, you were not disguised as Dwyer?
I was.
You were for that round. Okay.
I was for that round, yes.
Okay, good.
I'll be right back. I have to get some water.
I have based all of my vehemence towards Dwyer on that single fact and would have felt very bad if that was.
Wilhelm, I don't want to fight with you, okay? I don't want there to be ill will. I never accused you.
Do you guys also know each other personally? I'm trying to figure out. I feel like half the group knows each other personally and the other half.
A weird mishmash of connections.
Okay.
I only
I've
know
played
Ruth,
with Kevin before.
and I've played with with a couple people.
Yeah,
I'm Dwyer and I know Elena.
And I'm dating Wilhelm, so
Right.
you need to let that cat out of the bag.
And wait, Brian, who do you
It
know
does not-
besides Wilhelm?
I've played with Kevin
Okay.
before,
Okay.
a couple of weeks ago, but we have not met in real life.
Okay. And Sophia and Sarah, do you guys know anyone?
No.
No. Cool.
Did Kevin win when you played, Brian?
Did you? No.
I did not. No.
Who did win that one? Because I was in the lead for a while, but I absolutely crumbled in the last game. Just totally ate it.
Sophia, where in Brazil are you from?
You muted.
Where? Sorry, you're muted.
Belo Horizonte is like the capital of Minas Gerais.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
Do you know?
I've been to Brazil once. My ex-girlfriend was from Rio.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm over here now. Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I don't have a printer, so I'm trying to make a written.
I'm literally
copy.
drawing it in my notebook at the moment.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I was not in here for that. I apologize.
You're good.
Trying to print these things, but I may have to freehand as well.
So, Ruth, who were you saying is the creator of this game?
Josh, who you met earlier, I think. He's also a stage manager, and he came to one of our stage manager groups to talk about it.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
Here's how I know about it too, because his roommate is a good friend of mine from undergrad. And when I've stayed with them, we've got to know each other. So I got thrown
Where
in
did
as
you
well,
guys
but
go
I've
to
not
school?
actually played much. St. Olaf College in Minnesota. So that's my connection to the stage manager mafia.
Stage manager mafia, like we're a mafia.
We are. In this game, we are.
Oh, I
Last
feel.
time I played, I was the only non-stage manager, and I was like, okay, here I am.
What do you do for a living, or I don't know, not necessarily for a living right now.
I'm in grad school to be a mental health counselor, but I did theater undergrad with Josh and Eric.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We go way back. We've known each other for almost 10 years. Isn't that crazy, Sarah?
That's insane.
Truly. Anyways, hi friends, welcome back. I hope your break was refreshing. We went ahead and sent in the WhatsApp a few different documents you might want to take a look at. We have sent them as JPEGs and PDFs. The JPEGs are easier to look at in a WhatsApp window, but the PDFs are fine to download. Do with that how you need. Either or, it's whatever Dwyer was saying. He encourages printing them. Also, feel free to go ahead and do that if you can. If not, also totally works. That's why we have notepads. We're gonna go ahead and show the video for this game, and then we'll answer some questions.
Yep.
So Josh, when you're ready.
In this game, called Bounty, play will occur over the course of 5 rounds. Each round will be approximately 10 minutes long, ending with a 2-minute voting phase, where players will anonymously vote to eliminate other players. You get 1 token for surviving and 3 tokens for eliminating your bounty, a randomly assigned player within the group. You are required to vote every round. Players who fail to vote within the designated time frame will automatically receive a self-vote. Once eliminated, ghost players are no longer allowed to vote. In the event of a tie, nobody will be eliminated unless the scapegoat card is in play. This introduces our weapon cards. There are 20 of these cards. Everyone will draw 1 at the beginning of the game. After the game begins, all players, including ghosts, may purchase additional cards at a rate of 1 token per card, though you may only purchase 1 at a time and can hold no more than 3. In most cases, these cards may be played anonymously at any time to provide you with beneficial effects, or your opponents with detrimental consequences. Though, once played, the card will be immediately discarded and shuffled back into the weapon deck. The twist to this game is that everyone will randomly receive a bounty, weapon, and role. This means that you could draw Musician as your bounty, but you don't immediately know which player drew Musician as their role. All players will have access to 2 dossiers which outline these potential characters and available weapons you will encounter throughout the game. Before the game begins, everyone will be allowed to peek at one other player's role, bounty, or weapon. At the end of the 5th round, all players will complete an assessment and attempt to match each player with the role they ended the game with. For every 2 players you correctly match with their roles, you will receive an additional 1 token. May your tokens be bountiful.
I do love a pun.
Okay, so this is Bounty. 5 rounds, 10-minute rounds each. There's voting within that 10 minutes. So when we send in the group, please submit your votes. Please send that when we are accepting that. If you don't vote, you're self-voting, so keep that in mind as well. We won't poke you for a vote. You will just vote for yourself. Everyone will get a weapon, a role, and a bounty to start with. If you want to buy additional weapons, text your private mod chat and say, I'm buying a weapon. That will then cost 1 token. We'll take that out and we'll tell you what your new weapon is. You can only buy 1 at a time. So as soon as we've told you your weapon is whatever, you can ask for another one, but don't be like, I'm gonna buy 3 weapons at once, because we won't process that. If you accidentally send a public text of a vote, we won't validate that. Send it in your private text and then we will document it. As well as using weapons or any other information, we will only document and track stuff that you send in your private text. At the beginning of the game, when everyone is in their confessional room, we will send you your 3 different items, as well as once you've received that, text us your peak. So if I'm peeking at Elena's weapon, I need to text the mods peeking at Elena's weapon, which then will respond with whatever that is. Make sure to specify the person and what card you're going to look at. You can look at either the weapon card, the role card, or the bounty card, but you can only look at one of them each. You can only look at one of the 3. Yeah, questions?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Sophia, what's up? You're good.
Can a weapon be used by? No, there's not enough weapons. I answered that question.
when a weapon is used, it goes back into our deck and it'll get shuffled back in. So if you're buying a weapon, you'll randomly receive a weapon that is available. Some weapons there are multiples of, some there's only one of.
Okay, and we don't necessarily know that, right? How
Correct.
many? Okay. And besides
Why?
wanting to know who you're, oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Finish your thought.
Okay. Besides being wanting to vote your bounty out, that's the only.
So that's the
reason?
overall objective. I'm not going to tell you strategy to play. However, at the end of the game, in addition to scoring based off of eliminating your bounty, you'll take the quiz, we'll send a Google form of matching who is what. So that you can also benefit points from. But as far as targeting people, I'm not going to point targets. Dwyer?
Breakout rooms and room limits are in place. All rooms are available? Yes?
So all rooms are available. Breakout rooms, room limits do apply this time. So the parentheses next to it is the number of players that can be in that at a max. If you want to break the room, feel free to go in there and break the room. However, conversations should not be happening. And if people are sitting in there for too long, we will randomly pull somebody out to a different room.
And we all earn at the end of each round, if you survive, you earn a token, correct?
You earn 1 token at the end of the game.
Only at the end of the game if you survive.
Only at the end of the game, yeah.
Thank you.
Elena?
How many rolls are we using? So like 1 through 11?
So the first 11 rolls on that list are the players that will be in play, since there are 11 of you all this evening.
Cool.
So disregard the bottom half, basically.
Except the nurse.
Except the nurse. Okay.
You can use a weapon on any, like if I'm in the room with 3 other people,
any weapon can be used anywhere. Just text us who you're using it on if it's a targeted.
One person. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's a target. Yeah.
Some of the weapons they affect everybody. Some of them are individual. Some affect yourself. Some are informative. If I'm wanting to inspect a person's role, text me that person's name and I'm inspecting their role. Okay. So last second, red flags.
About the chandelier, I don't quite know how to read it. It says force all players to, and I'm not sure. Force all players.
Disregard that and. So everyone, for cause commotion, everyone will go into the hall and you'll be trapped in the hall for the remaining of the round.
Gotcha.
Everyone will be in that one room.
All right.
Very good.
Yeah. How do you lose tokens on this game again? By purchasing things.
So rather than losing tokens, similar to or how lift is, you're trying to earn tokens.
Okay.
So opposite mechanic kind of. So and tokens will be rewarded at the end. So if roles change throughout the game or if bounties change throughout the game, it only impacts where they land at the end. Perfect. So everyone head off into your confessional rooms that they were before. If you need me to remind you where that is, I can remind you that.
Yes, could you please remind me where I was?
Then you were in the lounge.
Yeah, thank you.
And Dwyer, you're good to go to the lift this time. Thank you. Wilhelm, you're in the cellar.
Cool. So that's fun. Yeah, if in the previous game I felt totally okay with just playing for fun and doesn't matter if I win, this one I feel even more that way about. Just because there are so many variables, especially when it comes to all the possible weapons. Here we go. I am the footman. And I am trying to get to the host. weapon 1, I get the inspect weapon. So
So my role, I'm a valet. My bounty is made, and weapon is forensics. And let's
Hi, Mod Max. All right, cards have been sent. Okay, submit your peaks. Specify if you'd like to see a person's role, bounty, or weapon. So just
All right, so I'm a maid. I'm looking for a cook. And I looked at Ben's role. So he's not my bounty. So I might try to get in an alliance with Ben. So hopefully I'm not his bounty. So that way we can work together. Yeah, but yeah, I know Josh said like bounty is like everyone's favorite game. And I'm like, is it?
Hey Max, am I supposed to move? Okay, but all the roles and stuff change every round, right? Oh, okay.
Got it. Good to know. Oh, look at that. There's oh crapola. The okay, great. Good to know. Bounty character 2. That's probably what that's about, huh? Let's download this and print it. Oh, great. But I want to print. Oh, I can't minimize while I'm recording.
why I came in. Yeah, you're not my bounty, so that's
You're also not my bounty.
all right.
Wow, everybody's just great. Thanks for joining my diary room, everybody.
Oh, hey, you're welcome.
So I assume everyone picked at Ben's role, or like what's up?
What? No, I just have literally no idea what's going on, so I just moved somewhere.
Just don't vote Ben. It's
Ben, you
pretty
wanna
simple.
meet in the kitchen.
Who?
Oh,
Ben.
the kitchen.
Why don't vote Ben?
Why would I want to meet him in the kitchen?
What's happening?
I'm gonna get some information from you people. I don't know.
Wait, why are we saying don't vote Ben?
Because I'm Ben. I don't want people to
Oh,
vote
you.
Ben.
Why are we?
Spread the word.
You're funny.
So I don't know. Should we give some information? Share some stuff?
Sure.
Sure, I don't understand what's happening.
So my role, or maybe I should say, my role is in the second row of that chart.
So's mine.
All right.
Where
Here's
am
the
I?
kind of information I like to
That's
get.
tit for tat, baby.
There we go.
I'm in the first row.
Like names and you said first row?
I'm in the first row, yes.
Gotcha. Oh, I see. I was trying to be tricky, but that didn't work. My role is in the second row.
Second row?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody peek at somebody's role or something they want to share?
Other Sarah is the host.
No, it just, I think this room is 3 people max. So whenever we get the max, so whoever comes in, they have to say, I'm breaking the room.
Gotcha. Okay. Anybody want to exchange information?
I'm in the first row.
Row or column?
Row.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, fair's fair. I will admit I'm in the second in that case.
Second row. Okay.
And if you say you're in the third row, then
Well, you can say the first column, and
Yes.
then you're like, so first row or second row? I'm in the first column.
I am in the first row.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to say, like, going down to 4 coins leaves you quite disadvantaged for this.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm just here for the party. I have 3.
Good for you. Good for you.
Which means I have nothing to lose if I play a big day.
Not my fault that I didn't choose to be the rogue. How about
So
this?
share
I'll
the
start sharing.
Okay,
So I
okay.
chose to peek at Kevin Martin's bounty, and his bounty is the footman.
His bounty is the woodman?
Footman.
Footman.
Huh, okay. It's interesting because I peeked at Kevin, the other Kevin, and his identity is the steward.
Oh, interesting. Kevin is the steward. That's his role.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And his bounty is the footman.
Yeah.
I wish I had, the first time I played this game, I peeked at someone's role, and I wish I had done that this time. I realized it's dumb to peek at someone's bounty. Not helpful. What did you peek at, Sarah?
I don't know. It's helpful information because you can like track it back.
I don't know if I want to say.
Really?
Is that
Wow.
I
just shared with you.
I know. I'm looking at the things here. Okay.
The only thing that would be that how this would hurt you would be if you peeked at one of us and you didn't want to tell us that you peeked at us.
I got it.
Mhm.
Well,
Which, that's okay if you want to say that. If you peeked at me, I won't.
Available. and start thinking.
Already.
I'm voting Kevin Dwyer off this round.
You
since-
want to go to the
Just out
cellar?
of spite.
You want to
Journey,
go to the cellar?
yeah, let's do the cellar.
Okay.
What makes you say Dwyer?
Because he's the rogue from last game.
Oh, okay.
Typically, that's how it goes. Is people try and get revenge.
Mhm.
True.
Has anyone else said who they're? 2 minutes until voting. Okay, well.
Okay.
Anyone
voting
else has spilled anything to me?
No, nothing here.
I'm voting for Dwyer.
I'm sure I'll vote for Dwyer. I don't care. I don't really understand this game yet, so.
Dwyer sounds good.
Done. Doing it.
Doing a thing.
What card did you get?
What did I look at? I looked at some card. I don't know. I have 3 coins. I have nothing to lose. Let's cause a little chaos. I looked at someone's roll.
I looked at someone's roll.
You want to swap skis?
Absolutely.
I looked at Dwyer's card.
Okay, who is he?
He is the nurse.
Okay, I looked at Sarah A. Oh.
Drama.
What about Sarah A?
Nothing.
Let's see.
Nothing. Okay, I'll just be honest. I peeked at one of your cards, but I'm not going to tell you which one I peeked at.
That's okay, because I already know all of them, so you don't have to tell me. That's okay. I'm trying to still learn all the cards. I guess, when do you play them? Like, when is the time that you're supposed to play it?
I don't understand anything about this game, so I really have no idea.
Wait, are we all newbies?
What?
Are we all what?
Are we all first-time players?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, I've only played beta games.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I'm not following you.
Sure.
Okay. So the voting, someone just explained to me in the last round. I don't know if you guys get the voting thing, but you have to basically curry favor so that you're not voted off the island to become a ghost person.
Yes. And you have to try to get your bounty voted off, right?
Yeah.
Right. But I feel like people are, wait, you want to get your bounty voted off?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's your bounty.
It's your target.
Okay, but that you have to figure out who that is. Okay, got it.
Yeah. But only one person gets voted off, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, you essentially have to start asking people to vote for your bounty instead of theirs.
Yeah, but you don't even know who your bounty is. That's my problem.
No,
Oh, well, that's not my problem.
Hey.
Someone got caught.
Wow, that was quick. Are we voting already?
Yeah, but Ruth sent it to the wrong
Just send it to the wrong.
Love it.
Wow.
But I don't know if y'all, do you guys just wanna?
She doesn't even know who I am.
Say like what row or column everyone is in.
What do you mean?
I've already divulged that
Could do
information to a few people, and I don't want everyone knowing, so I don't think I can right now.
Okay. I'm just gonna, to diversify the information, I'm gonna head out.
Oh, Wilhelm with that.
Okay, well, I know who Wilhelm was looking for.
The person or the role?
But hey, I'm playing honestly. So
Well,
that's who
you
I am.
should have said column, but that's great that you're playing honestly.
I'm playing honestly. I've always played that way in the past. Whenever I'm not supposed to be the evil person.
I know. These
You're
assignments
telling
of the
yourself
ghost
out
or the
too
rogue.
much being the good person. So I don't know if I trust you.
Kevin Patrick Martin, where row are you in?
30 seconds left. If you haven't voted, do it now.
I'm in the first row.
first
You
row.
already said that. Yeah, I
And
already had that.
Dwyer can confirm that because he looked.
I
at
can confirm that he is in the first. He's not lying because I peeked, so I know.
Ruth, which row are you in?
I'm in the second row.
Okay.
Ruth in the second row.
I
Are
am in
you?
the second row. Yes, I
How
am.
interesting.
Has anyone else gotten information about other people's rows who are not in this room?
I didn't. No.
No.
I think Adriana is in the first row.
And Sarah A.
Reasons to second that.
What, Sophia?
I have reasons to second your, I think.
Okay. Did you pick that hers?
No, but someone else told me and it might be right.
All detrimental effects.
Okay.
Ruth, were you saying something about Sarah A?
Yes, I did.
And what was that? Were you just asking, or do you have information?
She's in row 1.
She is?
Yeah, I'm offering that to you all.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hopefully you'll offer me something back.
I've told you everything I know. I already told you I'm the nurse. So I already gave myself up.
I love that you're the nurse in Romeo and Juliet. That's the best thing to be.
Yeah, truly. The nurse lives. That's all I'm saying.
The nurse does live. She's not one of the 6 people who get killed.
But does she live in the bounty? Well,
Just saying. Maybe I'll survive this game. Haha! Brian's been eliminated.
Yay! Good
Successful
for us.
effort. So, does anybody know what Brian was?
No, I never even saw him in this game.
He was in our room, Ruth.
He was here before.
Yeah, he was here just for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then he left.
Well, let's put
And
it
then
this
he
way,
left, and I said I already voted for him, so
I
let's
never
vote
got
for
any
him.
information from him in this game. How's that?
Can Brian still talk, or is he like?
He can talk. He can play weapons cards. He
But
just
he
can't vote.
Right.
He just
very
can't
good.
vote. Yeah.
Might be time to kind of move
Yep.
around a little bit.
Yeah.
Ben, do you want to meet
Unless
me?
anybody else wants to share their role, just
In the-
outright.
In the cellar. Sounds good. I'll see you there.
No, nobody else just wants to say it outright what they are. Come on, Elaine.
I'll tell you mine if you know.
My bounty is in row 2.
Okay.
Yours?
Mine is also in row 2. It's not you though. My bounty is the footman.
Great. Who's the footman?
I don't know.
Oh. My bounty is the tutor.
Okay.
And I know that Ruth and or actually, I mean, if everyone's been not lying, we know Sarah H, Sarah A, Adriana, you, and Elena. No, not Elena. Elena's in row.
Elena's in row 2.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I have 4 people in row 1. Dwyer says he's row 3. That's an odd thing to maybe do, but maybe it's that. Is he pretty forthcoming? He said that he was.
Yeah. So he probably is the nurse.
Okay.
You and I, and probably maybe Sarah H, are going to be targeted
Yeah, I figured as much.
because we're in the lead.
But I think people I don't really know what they're doing, so if we can kind of, I don't know, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind maybe getting people in. Where was your bounty was the footman? If we get people that said they're in row 2 to get
Yeah.
eliminated, so if you
So-
want to get Ruth and Sophia, yeah, maybe target one of those 2.
Yeah, because I know it's not Elena.
Let's target Sophia.
Okay.
For no reason other than Ruth thinks I know what I'm doing, and she's been going to me for information.
Great.
So, all right, cool. Yeah, let's just branch out. Let's spread the word to get Sophia.
I'll go to the lounge.
All right, I'll send somewhere else. All right.
Vote for Brian.
Okay.
But I think other people did.
Yeah, apparently it was a whole room full of people.
I had already voted at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone
So
voted
what
yet?
happens to the person's coin value once they become a ghost? Do you know what happens, Kevin?
They just don't get the 1 coin at the end for surviving the whole game, but like they don't lose anything, and they can still get coins if their bounty is eliminated.
And they can get coins in quiz.
Yeah.
Right.
The only thing that happens when you're a ghost is you can't vote anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Has everyone voted this round?
Yes.
No.
Oh no, I have not.
Can
we just say a name real quick and just talk? If we all vote for the same person, then we won't be eliminated.
Oh, that's the thinking. I see.
Yeah, because if you're in a big room, then you kind of have control.
I know there were some people going for Sophia.
All right, then let's just all go for Sophia, and we
Why
can do
were
that.
people going for Sophia?
I don't know. You just heard it in a different room or something.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. So early in the game, if you have a big group, you all vote together. None of you are going to be eliminated.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But
all right, I'm going to put that vote in then.
Okay.
Also, just general information, Sarah H has seen double, so she potentially can cast 2 votes.
Okay.
Oh.
Would that be like 2 votes for the same person?
It could be 2, probably any 2 votes.
Yeah.
Probably be best to vote for the same person twice.
Huh. Yeah.
Dang. So is anybody here like actually trying to find out who their bounty is though? Like
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get information, and then I don't know, but it's hard to, because people aren't going to be like, well, I'm this person, and then that's it. So
yeah,
hard to kind of know.
Oh, 2 minutes until voting. That means we can't.
Oh,
vote.
you can
you can vote anytime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out since we know who she is.
Yeah, but we don't know whose bounty she is.
Who she is. That's true.
And did you really want to help somebody by giving them 3 tokens by voting somebody's bounty? Hi, Brian.
Hi there.
I just wanted to be known that Ruth was the person who orchestrated the voting for you. No one else.
No, I'm the person.
I'm joking.
who
I'm joking.
By accident.
No hard feelings, Ruth.
So I'm in the interest of being an honest player. So Sophia, you had said that you had poked at Elena's bounty.
Yes.
Right? And you thought and you were told that it was the steward. So I had the sleight of hand weapon card, and I just played it to swap with Elena.
And swap with Elena.
Swap my bounties because I have the sleight of hand, or I had the sleight of hand card where I could switch my bounty with another player, and I got assigned a bounty that is not steward. So either her bounty has already been swapped, maybe.
Oh.
So I'm just saying it sort of throws a little loop into things. Because my bounty is now something that was not my original bounty and is also not steward. And I swapped it because I knew who the steward was. And so I was going to then try to get that person voted off. But
well, we need to vote.
Yeah, everybody needs to vote.
I can't vote.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah.
So let's vote. Who do we want to vote for? Not Brian, obviously. We like Brian. Anybody else want to make a case? Come on, name a name, Ruth. Who do you want to vote for?
I'm not naming a name because I don't have any suspicion at all about who my bounty is.
We got to do it. I'm going to say let's all vote.
Ruth, who's your bounty? Because I have some info.
The chauffeur.
Chauffeur? Okay, I don't have that one. That's the first time the name has come up. But I think it's down to 1 of 4 people.
Who the chauffeur is?
Yeah. Is that what you have as well? Has that information gone across?
I have no information about that.
Yeah.
I don't have it either. This is the first
I
time
have
this
so
has come
little
up.
information, it's not funny.
Sarah Hall voted for Elena. It literally happens all the time.
See, I'm not the only one.
And it's always hilarious when it happens.
That's so great.
Well, let's see what the results are and then maybe it's better. I don't know.
Okay.
Brian, what row were you in when you had a character?
Well, okay, let me find out because I wasn't looking at the rows. When I was a character, I was in the first row.
Okay. I won't ask you for more, but that's
okay. Ruth, what row are you in?
I'm in row 2.
Row 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in row 2. Bouet. along with 2 other people that I know of. Is that true? And no, 3 other people that I know of, but only 2 of them do I have any idea who they are.
I am almost totally blank on that second row. I know one person.
Oh.
And you're on the second row, and you're looking for someone in the second row. Okay, boy,
I am.
this
I'm
is
looking
just.
for second rows.
I'm looking for someone in the first row. Never mind.
And Sophia, you said you were in the
I'll
second
let-
row.
Yeah, well, I guess I just told you.
What?
Nothing.
Hi, Wilhelm.
I just ran from a room where people literally figured out I was their bounty.
Oh
Like,
no! So hopefully you don't get voted for.
It was like, wait, no.
That's funny.
How did they figure that out? By knowing who was what?
All right, what's
Okay.
happened? Hold on. What happened in the full?
Alrighty.
One of them is in the first row. One of them is in the second row because I know who's in the third row.
I do as well. Yes.
That person's been very forthcoming.
There's who's in the third row? I don't know who the nurse is.
Are you looking for the nurse?
Well, they were just eliminated.
Oh.
Oh man.
I'm gonna see how that's going in the hall.
I betray Ruth and Sophia's confidence. We had a confidence room.
I think you were my bounty.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
What was your bounty? I'll confirm or deny.
Jump to another room. Yeah,
Let's go somewhere. Ghost.
Conservatory. Come to the conservatory.
We know who
All right.
Dwyer is.
Right.
We know who Dwyer is.
I'm gonna move around because I think I've been here for a while.
It was.
Okay, yeah, you were my bounty.
Did you just orchestrate my voting off?
No,
I won't hold it against you. It's fine. Hostage
so
is played and we're all locked. Okay. Well, we'll find things to talk about.
Okay, we'll hang up. So you did not. So your bounty is not the steward, or is the steward?
So my original bounty was the butler. And then I had found out from you that Kevin Martin was the steward. And then I found that, or at least Sophia told me that she had peeked at Elena's bounty and that Elena's bounty was the steward. So I played the sleight of hand card, which I had, which is why I peeked at a bounty.
Oh, clever.
So swap my bounty with Elena. I was like, perfect. Now I'll have Kevin as my bounty and I'll orchestrate getting Kevin voted off. But they texted me back and I got the cook as
I want to. No.
Yeah. Same.
Especially since, I don't really want to do that.
Does anyone know what row he is in?
He told me row 2.
Who are we talking about?
Told me that as well.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. Should we just vote for Wilhelm then?
I would be.
I'm down. Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll lock in that vote right now.
Same.
Make sure you do it in the right chat.
I double checked this time.
He's gonna know it's us because he asked. Oh, Sarah, you can't move.
Oh.
No.
Yes, yes, I can. I have a secret passage card.
Good for you.
Awesome. So we are really worried that you're in a room by yourself, but now we're in a big old room. We're all going to vote for Wilhelm, since we have 6 people.
We also, and Sarah, I think you might want to vote for him too because
Sarah,
we
you
think
definitely want to vote for him. You definitely.
Yeah, because we think you're his bounty.
I'm his bounty? I'm voting for.
I will confirm that you are his bounty.
Oh, God. Who's
So
his?
you should.
Okay, and I just used the forensics card, and the hostage card for this round that was just played was played by Wilhelm.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Yeah, he was saying stuff about the red cards. That's why I was thinking maybe he played that.
Oh no. We all voted for him then, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does anyone know what his role is?
He just said row 2.
First.
Yeah.
I know what his role is.
Oh, what is it?
He's the footman.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Can be perfect for Ben or Kevin. I don't know which one of you to trust.
Turn off the lights. What?
Oh.
What does that do?
Turn off the lights.
Oh, I already
Yep,
submitted.
Submit your
we all
vote
submitted our
immediately.
votes.
Oh, I already did it. So we're
Oh, we just did. So that's fine.
How many? This is round 3. There's 5
3.
rounds, right?
Yeah, there's 2 more rounds.
Oops.
Ruth.
Uh-oh, poor Ruth.
Sarah, Ruth, just
Ruth?
Hey,
It's because
Sarah,
We don't
let's just vote Ruth next time.
Ruth is
Okay.
done.
Yeah.
It's done.
How rude is it to just throw you under the bus like that?
And she spelled my name wrong.
Okay, it
Oh my
happens by
goodness.
accident sometimes, guys. Okay.
Yes.
No, I think Ruth is real vindictive. That's what I've
You can
gotten
get
from her.
WhatsApp for the desktop, so I have it on my computer, and that makes it less confusing.
Yeah.
I should do that, man. I should really do that.
I'm doing it on my iPad.
That's what I'm doing
nice
too.
So does anyone have confirmed roles that they know?
Yes, I have one.
Only one?
Dwyer.
Well, no, two.
Everyone knows who Dwyer is.
Two.
Does anyone know who Adriana is or where she is? I think she said she's in the first row.
That's what I've heard.
Oh.
I don't know.
But who was it? Somebody may have changed.
Yeah, there's well, we know at least there's been some bounty movement. I don't know if there's been role changes yet. Because you were the cook at the beginning. Wait, what was your role at the beginning?
My role at the beginning was the cook.
Oh, you were the cook. Okay.
My bounty was the nurse, which I found out was you.
Right. After
once
you were voted off.
Yeah.
Or did you peek me? Did you peek me?
No, I peeked. I peeked the other Kevin because he was very good.
Oh, right. You told me he was the steward.
Yeah, he was the steward. But then you switched with Elena, who had been the steward, or who had the bounty of steward theoretically.
Well, that's what I thought, which is why I switched with
had
her.
the cook.
Right.
Which was
so then
me.
I had the cook. So we have each other's points.
Right.
Basically.
Yeah. So we're okay.
Because each of our bounties have been voted off.
So Kevin was successful.
Oh, Wilhelm was eliminated. Interesting. So wonder what Wilhelm was.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll join us.
Maybe he will.
In the ghost compadre.
All the ghosts.
Where is he right now?
Wilhelm, who
I was the footman.
I'm sorry.
Damn it! This is what happened. Like that room that I fled, completely figured out who I was and just decided
Right.
to.
Oh.
Let's go play with other people.
Yeah, I'm gonna
All
go.
right, let's do it.
I'll see you guys later. I'll see you, Adriana, in a bit. Wilhelm, if you find anything out.
Hi,
trade it.
Wilhelm. Come join Brian. Come join
Yeah.
Brian and I in the kitchen.
You're in the kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, the ghosts are. We're bonding.
All right. Yeah.
Come join us in the kitchen.
What is happening here?
Oh, it's just me and you again, Kevin.
And one other person I can't remember asked, who each other's bounties were, and they realized they were both in column 3. So they realized that they, by process of elimination, figured out that it was me, and it was happening in front of me as I'm in this room. I'm like, oh no. And so I just fled, and sure enough, they but yeah, like, how do we fuck shit up at this
Well,
point?
we figured out. Dwyer
Well,
and I
we're
have
trying to
figured
compile
out,
information so we can all win the survey.
Yeah. Okay.
we are each other's bounties,
We were each
but
other's
we've
bounty,
already
which is
died.
Jeez. Okay. So here's the thing.
Wilhelm, I think,
for
Go
pure
ahead.
chaos, I switched my my role, and now it So
Who did you switch with?
I switched it with Adriana. So
Okay, so we thought maybe she was the housekeeper. So she's
she
not
was the housekeeper. I'm the
now
housekeeper now.
you're gonna die. You died as the housekeeper.
Which makes her, Adriana is there for the footman.
Ah, that's Kevin Martin's bounty.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
And
Okay.
so
2 minutes until voting. Okay, where are these people?
Was
Kevin,
your bounty the host, Wilhelm?
Yes, which was Sarah A. That's why I've been like leading the charge to get Sarah A voted out, and it's not happening.
All right, so I have the safety blanket. Should I play it this round to protect someone? Oh, cause
Remind me what
commotion
it
stuff.
does?
Oh, we have to go to the hall too. Well, let's come back here
Oh,
when we
okay.
have a chance.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go to the hall.
Chaos, pandemonium.
Ah!
Chaos ensues.
Well, the
Right.
ghosts were having a great time in the attic.
I'm
Thanks.
sorry I like broke up your party there for a second.
That's okay.
All right, so let's just go around.
Were
the
you
room and
implying
everybody say
something,
who they
Sarah,
are.
that
Ready,
you want to
set,
be the
go.
next ghost?
No, I didn't know it was only 3. I just hopped in there and then they were like, excuse me. So
Many ghosts.
Accurate.
Not the ghosts.
You said Dwyer. Dwyer, what was your
I
request?
said everyone should say their role at the same time.
And their favorite ice cream.
We still have one round.
Ready?
We still have one round.
Roll more.
Okay.
Nurse, I hate you all.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Yes, I was the
Who
nurse.
caused this
Congratulations,
commotion?
you idiots.
wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. I did turn off the lights though. It's a very ghost thing to do.
So who's everybody going to vote
It's
for
like
this
Among Us
round?
when the lights go out.
Is there anybody not here yet?
No, we're all
everyone
here.
is here.
Even the
Who?
ghosts.
So are we all stuck
Who are you all
together
going to vote for
rest
this
of the
round?
now?
yeah, we're all
I already did.
Who'd you vote for, Elena?
Elena's good at this game. She doesn't
Submit your
tell
vote.
anybody.
No.
You got to be really
Private
bold and
chat.
cause commotion to say who you're going to vote for.
Maybe if Elena doesn't want to say, maybe people should vote for Elena. Just saying.
Mm.
No, please don't. I already don't know who my bounty is because someone changed my bounty. I'm looking at all of you. Who was it?
How do you know that?
So, because I got a text that says like your new
Oh,
bounty
you actually get to know
is-
if it
You
did
have
or
a new
not.
bound.
So you
Yes,
do know
Ben,
your
I
new
do get to
bounty.
know.
Well, I thought it was just random. I don't know.
So
That's
do
fantastic.
ghosts keep their roles?
Yeah.
Unless someone plays like
Unless somebody swaps with us, that
We
could
can
still
s-
happen. Our roles and bounties can still swap throughout the game.
But we get
The
notified.
only thing we can't do is vote. We've been disenfranchised.
Mhm.
Vote early.
Chilly. Hi everyone.
Just to throw a bomb, Ruth, I know
Hey,
who
we
your
have
bounty is.
we have Twitch looking at us.
Wait, what'd you say about Ruth?
Ruth, I know who your bounty is.
And Kevin, I know who your bounty is, by the way.
I know who my bounty is too.
Other Kevin.
Oh.
Well then, Brian, when we get out of here, we need to go and talk somewhere.
Let's
Okay,
see who gets decided to be
I'd
a
love
ghost this
to
round.
be a part of that chat, Ruth.
What's that?
I'd love to be a part of that chat.
Who's saying
Well,
that?
Adriana, I know.
Adriana.
Adriana
you.
would love to be a part of that chat. Is that okay, Brian?
Sure.
If you want to
Adriana,
make
I know-
everybody a part of that chat, let's just
We
It's
can
a
just
party right now. Yeah.
fortune favors the bold, as they
I want
say.
to know if anyone has filled out the entire second row with all the names.
No.
Second row is the one I have the least of.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Me too.
interesting. I have the most.
I got
of
3 out of
in the
5 on
second
the
row.
second row.
I'm pretty sure I have the top row done, but I'm not positive.
Oh, I have.
Oh.
I think I have.
Oh,
no, Ruth.
Sorry,
Ruth.
Well, but not by.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Hey,
it's
Ruth,
fine.
you want to come be part of the ghost party?
Yeah, come haunt with
Sure.
us.
Oh.
Absolutely.
And we
Come
can-
haunt with
Where are we
us.
gonna conjoin first?
we
Where are we
can
going?
move around now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Ooh, pretty.
Ghosts, where are we going?
Wait, so we can move now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
Yes.
Kevin, I'm still willing to sell you that information if you
Conservatory.
want it.
Oh, just.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go to the cellar.
All right, go to cellar. There we go.
We can just stay in here and get
Stay.
some information. I don't know. Sometimes I like to not just move. Oh, great. Fantastic.
Great.
How
are you?
I feel like everybody has a lot more information than I do.
Oh.
Oh. Well, bye. Well, they both left.
Why would anyone vote me out? I know nothing.
Well, Ruth, what you got?
What? You've got everything I've got.
Got everything? Brian, I thought we were supposed to talk.
Well, yeah, I wanted to talk with Brian, but he's gone.
Brian, where you going?
What do you need? What do you both need, since I'm a ghost?
I need to know your roles, Ruth.
Do you know who the chauffeur is?
I do know who the chauffeur is.
I'll tell you my role.
Who has it anymore?
Like you don't know who is your bounty, you mean? Like
Elena had me as her bounty.
Oh.
But then someone switched it. So I don't know who it is anymore.
Oh, who's your bounty?
My bounty, who was it? The valet. So I don't know. I don't have that figured out yet.
Okay, mine is the housekeeper. Who's that?
Housekeeper Adriana. I was in a group that said they were going to vote. Were you in that group that said we were going to vote for Adriana next round?
I wasn't in that group, but I'll vote for that.
That's probably going to be your best interest.
Okay, I'll vote. I'm voting her now.
Hey.
Hi, Sarah's.
Hey.
Karen.
I think I know who both of you are, but I don't know who your bounties are.
What do you think we are?
I think between the two of you, you're the butler and the host.
Okay.
Sarah Hall, I think you're the butler.
I think if we want to confirm, then you have to tell us a piece of information.
I have died and I was the cook.
Oh.
Boom, figured that one out.
Yep, me too. Once you said, I'm not in the second row, I'm like, figure it out.
Actually,
all
I
right,
don't know
guys,
who
are we voting?
I don't know who any of you were looking for, but I think I figured out most of the identities.
I'm looking for Kevin to be out.
For Kevin.
Kevin M.
I don't know who I'm looking for yet. I haven't figured one out.
Curious.
Oh, I see.
Very curious. Okay. Oh, hi, Wilhelm.
So, if votes have not been decided yet, that would be most appreciative if we can get him out of here.
I already voted, so I'm sorry.
I can't vote.
Help you.
And I can vote.
Sophia, Sophia, am I correct in saying that your bounty is not in this room?
My bounty, you're correct.
Okay.
I'm out on a witch hunt. I'm being blunt now.
Yeah, you're correct on that information.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so I tried to get. I
I
tried
feel
to
like
tell.
this didn't last 10 minutes. I feel like this was a lot faster.
This is really fast.
Yeah. I
Is this the
definitely
last
feel
round?
like this round is shorter than the one before.
Yeah. Yeah. They might be trying to end it because we're past 8 now.
Oh, I don't care.
What do you mean?
I
we're
want to
past
do it
8?
right. Oh, sorry. 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
8
You guys
Central.
are in Chicago. I forgot.
Yeah,
You're
we're
right.
at 8 o'clock here.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I know everyone in this room. I know what you are except for you, Sophia.
Oh, really?
Do
Yeah.
you know what I am though, Sarah?
I do know.
Even after I switched my role?
Yikes. Bum, 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 bum.
So here's the thing is I had to look at my mod chat and then the public chat and check the times of the messages, and I'm pretty sure I switched my role before I got eliminated. So the person who thought they got my bounty didn't get my bounty.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
who was
no.
looking for you?
Yeah, who was out for blood?
I don't want to say it until the voting's done. And
Fair
I'm pretty sure I know who was looking for you.
yeah.
I think I know too.
Because the fun thing is that I know who I swapped roles with. And so when I identified who was hunting for me, I could let that person know now where their new bounty was as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. So that was a fun thing. But yeah.
That's so strategized thinking.
Well, honestly, it fell in my lap. It wasn't like I aimed for this. I was like, wait, no, oh, great. I have information. Like that's, yeah.
Well, damn. Now I don't have anything in the second row. Well, I could have the first row mixed up now because you said you switched with someone.
Yeah. So who knows? And I know we spoke to somebody else who switched their bounties as well.
I'm
I
so
know
confused on the
I
bounty.
know someone's bounty got switched. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just so much. It's a lot of information. It should be just one thing.
Now, is this the last voting round?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
So,
So do you guys want to just confirm information?
Round 5 is over.
Sure. So
Return to your confessional room.
Well, never mind. I
Okay.
guess not.
Well,
Okay, well, bye, friends.
Can't wait to debrief.
Bye, everyone.
Ultimately, we'll find out in a moment, but that's not a bad anticipation.
Well,
Ben,
since-
how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty well. I think I got my mark, my bounty, but I think I
Okay.
shared a little too much information at the very last minute. I don't know why I did that. I was hoping to get something in
either-
return, and I realized I wasn't going to get anything in return.
That's
Sarah
fair.
A, I don't think I saw you that entire game.
Oh, it's because Wilhelm formed a coalition with you, probably, and tried to turn you against me.
There was no coalitions happening until I was already a ghost.
Too bad that happened pretty quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, I was out. I was voted out round 2. Thanks for reminding me, Eric. Thanks.
You're the best,
well, I just-
Squire. You're the best.
I just
Ben,
found
you're
it strange
also
that
the
people
best.
didn't.
Yeah, Ruth and I were buddies the whole time. We were each other's bounties.
Yeah.
We were just like, let's just work together
I love
to
it.
kill each other.
Love it.
Kill each other.
There's nothing better working together to kill each other.
Yeah.
That's what that's the spirit of bounty, really.
Yeah. But we confessed, and we enjoyed the confession.
It was a fun confession.
Yes, it was.
Okay, getting people back in here.
How confident is everyone?
I'm super confident.
I'm still not sure
Okay.
what we're supposed to be confident about. The amount of
I am still so confused about this game. I shared information with everyone.
Does anyone play this game half lying and half telling the truth, or do you commit to the truth or lies?
I committed to the truth because I've been caught in lies before.
Has you been what before?
I've been caught in lies before.
Caught in lies, yes.
I told one lie that my bounty was in row 1 because I was talking to you, Ruth. I didn't want to make you jealous, or not jealous, worried or anything.
It's okay, Ben. That's the game.
Yeah, and then it didn't work
Totally
out.
the game. I mean, the phrase, it's better to tell the truth than lie because you have to remember who you said it to
Sure.
when you lie,
Yep.
really
Yep.
applies to this game.
That's true.
I'm not that crafty.
Sarah, if it makes you feel better, the first time I played Bounty, I got back to this room at the end and I was like, I have no idea what just happened in the last 45 minutes. And this was my second time playing and I still feel that way.
Mattingly, what is the max characters you've ever had at once in this game? Have you ever had all of them?
So we've had 18 people play at once.
You've
That's
had
been the most that
18
we've ever had. I don't think that they played Bounty. I'd have to look back on our records, but 18 is the most that we've ever had. But we could have up to 20. We're able to hold up to 20 players.
I'd be
which would
curious
be
about the
fun.
most who ever played Bounty.
Right.
I'd have to
I
look
remember
at
for
that.
me it
20
was
would be
14.
amazing.
Oh, was I the last one? Oops. Oh, no, I'm not.
No, Wilhelm's not here.
Wilhelm knows what everything is at this point. I feel like I
Slowpoke.
told him everything once he died.
I think he, yeah, I think he does. I wonder if he didn't see the text and doesn't know to vote.
Very
I'll go find him.
possible. I didn't see it. I was looking at my private chat. And it was in the public chat. Yeah, don't laugh at me, Kevin Dwyer.
Ruth, you need if you have
It was
understood
18.
how many times I have mistaken the public chat and the private chat. I was actually lamenting it even earlier this evening. It happens all the time.
So it's a good strategy to do it, put the wrong
Oh, to
vote in the
fake it,
public
yeah.
chat. Yeah.
Oh, but when you put the
That's
wrong vote, can you
interesting.
still vote again? Like, can you still vote?
Yeah, because it wasn't your actual vote.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's why they don't accept it in the public chat, so you can
Yeah.
do exactly that.
You're just
Mattingly
like,
just
oh, I
looked
guess I'm
that
going to
up.
vote for Ruth, and then everyone just votes for Ruth or something.
I
So Max,
to my bounty.
did that anyway.
I at the
Yeah,
end
pretty
of the
much.
game was just like, I'm out for blood. This is who I'm going for. Vote them.
Max did confirm with me that we did play Bounty when we had 18 players.
Ah.
So that was an exciting evening.
It's hard
how
to
many-
keep track of like 11 people. And it's
Yeah.
like,
How many
know.
different
Really?
games are there?
So we have 9 games that are finished and like ready to play whenever we can pull off the shelf and play. And then we have 3 or 4 roughly that are in stages of development. We've workshopped them before. We need to revisit them. We need to rework them, various amounts of that. But yeah, so we'll
Very
randomly
cool.
choose which ones pair well together, which ones start good, which ones are better by themselves, which one, like we've only ever started with Bounty once, because it's a more climatic ending than meet the people you're playing with and then carry on. So I have a Josh and a Mayor here, so we have the results. Bum bum bum. Josh, if you want to pop on and tell us where people landed and who was the final person eliminated.
You've covered everything but the final elimination?
I haven't covered anything, actually. I leave that in your camp to give us the dramatic
Oh, happy day.
details.
So, as we're all aware, Brian was the first to fall. Sad day, Brian. Brian was the cook. That means that Dwyer gets 3 points for having the cook as his bounty. That being
Wait,
said,
I
he
have a
didn't
question.
start
Can
with
I-
the cook as his bounty. He switched with Elena.
So
But does
yeah,
he get
who
more
gets
points?
3 points?
So Dwyer gets the 3 points because he stole that bounty from you and gave
But he
you.
wasn't at that round.
Correct, but it only matters by the end of the game, unfortunately. So Dwyer got the points for that bounty elimination. He used a weapon card which let him switch his bounties with someone, and I'm assuming, I could be wrong, that he knew that you had that bounty that was already eliminated. So, Dwyer, well done. Elena, apologies. Love your hair. Looks great. Dwyer, unfortunately, was next to go. So that karma boomerang came right back around and got you. Unfortunately, you only got eliminated with 1 vote, but you were holding the scapegoat, and alas, there's always a goat. Dwyer was the nurse, which I understand that he told everyone. I think everyone knew that he was the nurse on the final survey. Honesty, very important. Brian had Dwyer. So actually you all just like traded, like you both got eliminated, but you both got your 3 points for the bounty. Well played. We then in round 3 that was our most exciting round. You might remember the hostage card was played first. So everyone was stuck in their rooms. And then Sarah A played her secret passage so she could move to a different room. She joined a room, and then Turn Off the Lights was played, which forced an immediate vote. So lots of weapons happened that round. Ultimately, Wilhelm went home. Wilhelm, the housekeeper, which means that Sarah A got points for that. Sarah A had the housekeeper bounty. In round 4, we unfortunately said goodbye to Ruth, the tutor. Ben had Ruth as his bounty. That one was an interesting round because someone played the cookbook, which nullifies someone's vote on Kevin Patrick. Kevin Patrick's vote did not count that round. And Kevin Patrick was given the scapegoat, and he chose, in a ballsy turn of affairs, to hang on to the scapegoat so that he could play it in the final round. That was daring because technically if a tie occurred, he would have gone home, but it ultimately paid off because he did not get sent home. And Ruth unfortunately did. We then move on to the final round. No one knows what happened yet. The anticipation is killing all of you, I'm sure. The footman was the one to go. The footman played by Adriana. Adriana was the final one sent home, and that means that Kevin Patrick got the points for that. Kevin Patrick, bravo. So ultimately, we had Brian, Dwyer, Wilhelm, Ruth, and Adriana were our 5 victims. And Dwyer, Brian, Sarah A, Ben, Kevin, Patrick were our 5 benefactors. Our survey was actually really good. Everyone, it seems like you all were an honest bunch. We had 3 people who got all 11 people correct.
Who was
and
that?
The 3 people who got them all correct were Adriana, Brian, and Dwyer, our 3 ghosts, 3 dead people, all figured out all of the things.
Listen, that ghost information sharing party is the most fun.
Attic
So ultimately,
is where it's at.
The attic, that is where the ghosts hang out in Poltergeist, another game. Come back to play it. Final results look something like this. We've got Wilhelm with 4 points. Wilhelm did buy a lot of weapons in that game. All of the drama was coming from Wilhelm just stirring the pot.
Chaos play.
Then we have Adriana with 7. We've got Sophia and Ruth tied with 8. We have Elena with 13. Sarah H, Sarah A, and Dwyer all tied with 14, which means that Brian took 3rd place with 16. Somebody got 17 and somebody got 18. One of them is Ben, one of them is Kevin Patrick. Did Kevin Patrick win for a 3rd time? He did not. Ben takes the lead with 18, which means that poor Alex Lance, the only one among the 3 of you, looking for his win.
Alex said that he didn't want either of us to win, so this is not good for him.
Sadly disappointed.
Earlier, he wanted Elena to win.
Alas. So Ben
Alex
is our
has to
champion.
come back.
Back to you. Ben.
Congratulations.
Every game we play, all the time, always.
But wait, how do you get points in this last round?
So with the survey, everyone gets those shooken out. So every 2 guesses correct you get 1 token for that, as well as that's when all of the eliminations get rewarded. So it doesn't matter that Elena started with the cook as her bounty, because Dwyer ended with the cook as his bounty. So he got those points. Yeah.
Kevin Patrick,
So.
did we have each other as bounties?
You were
Did
not
we go through?
But why did Ben win?
You probably got more on the survey right.
I was cheating the whole time, that's why.
What does that mean, you were cheating?
No, I was just joking. I don't know. I think I made some good guesses on the survey at the end.
What kind of mathematician are you?
A PhD.
So during this game, Ben got 8 correct guesses. So he got 4 tokens from that. He also got his bounty. So he got 3 tokens from that, as well as he survived. So he got 1 additional token from that. So he, in bounty alone, gained 8 tokens.
And he was one of the people who
And he
started
had
with
debt.
10, which I tried to tell people
started
when
with
bounty
10.
started. Don't come for me, come for the people with the most tokens.
That is true. So thank you all so much for joining us this evening. It is 9:20, so we don't quite have enough time to play another game. However, I implore you to come back and join us soon. Some of you already have signed up to come back and join us. We'll drop in the group chat all of our various socials. Feel free to investigate those and check us out. We just also released a bunch of new merch, so if you're feeling the Twist fever, feel free to investigate that and wear some Twist stuff and have it. The stream will be on Twitch for a while. If you want to watch back how other people played this game, feel free to also watch that. You can see it live and you can see all the comments that are happening. I'm missing something and I don't know what. Max,
You're missing the
Josh?
shout out to the mods. Thanks, mods, for facilitating the game.
Woo! Yeah.
Thank you for that, Dwyer. Feel free to join the Discord community. We have it happening. There's lots of discussion. Various things happen there. Dwyer, Kevin, Patrick, and Elena are all involved in there. Ruth is in there too. Feel free to join that. And we look forward to seeing you all back soon. Thanks again for playing. Have a good evening.
Bye, everyone. So fun.
Bye.